This is Roman Sushchenko, a Ukrainian journalist imprisoned in Russia with no legal reason. Today is Roman's 50th birthday, but instead of celebrating with his family, he is spending it behind bars.
This is the third birthday he is spending in prison. For two of them, he was in the Lefortovo pretrial detention center in Moscow, and this year in a penal colony in the Kirov region.
This January, Yulia and Angelika Sushchenko spent 3 days with their father and husband. The next time they will have the chance to see him is in about 3 months. There are only 10 rooms for long visits in the Kirov region penal colony, while the number of prisoners amounts to about 3,000. But Yulia says that the conditions in the Lefortovo prison, where Sushchenko was transferred from in October 2018, were even worse.
Transferring to a penal colony in the Kirov region was physically difficult for him. He wrote in his letters and told us in person about the conditions he was in during the transfer. He was caged in an old Stolypin rail car without any heating. There were 8 people in the compartment instead of 4, with all their possessions. There were sick people and drug addicts, and some even had contagious diseases.
Before his imprisonment, Sushchenko was reporting for the Ukrainian Foreign News Agency from France.
Roman wrote harsh materials that expose the lies of Russia's propaganda, one of them being that French parliamentarians or senators traveled to Crimea.
In 2016, Sushchenko was detained in Moscow, where he arrived on a private trip, but Russia's FSB claimed that he was a spy. In June 2018, the Moscow City Court sentenced him to 12 years in a high-security penal colony. About 5 months later, he was transferred to a penal colony in the Kirov region of Russia.
Roman pleaded not guilty. Since the court hearing was closed to the public, we do not know what evidence was presented there and what he was accused of. According to the general warden, he was gathering information on Russia's military forces.
Sushchenko started to draw sketches in his prison cell.
The council brought him 24 pastel crayons. Before that, he drew using black and blue pens. He shaded using onion skins, tea bags and ketchup.
Roman sends these sketches to his family from a penal colony in the Kirov region. Reported by Natalia Chikotun, UATV.